Hello, everyone. We have been covering the Musk versus OpenAI trial all week, and every single day this story gets deeper. Today, a brand new update has dropped. We are taking a deep dive into this Reuters story in OpenAI trial. Former technology chief says Altman sowed chaos, distrust among top executives. We are going to break down exactly what happened here and what the real risks are that every investor should know about. But before that, you are watching Let's Decode the News, where we take the biggest business and finance stories and decode them so anyone can understand. If you are not subscribed yet, hit that button right now. So let us get into it. CEO Sam Altman sowed distrust among top executives. And look, this is not some anonymous source. This is Mira Murati, the woman handed control of OpenAI when the board removed Altman in 2023. She ran the company. Her read on the internal culture carries enormous weight, as the company forged ahead with developing and broadly deploying its powerful artificial intelligence software. Now think about what that actually means. The chaos being described was not happening at some quiet little startup. It was happening inside a company, pushing its technology into schools, hospitals, and financial markets at the same time. That context makes everything far more serious. And here is what strikes me most. My concern was about Sam saying one thing to one person and completely the opposite to another person. Now think about what that actually means. In any company, mixed messages from the top are damaging. But in an AI company racing to shape the future of technology, it is a different level of dangerous entirely. Because the decisions being made at OpenAI are not about which flavor to launch next. They are about what gets deployed into schools, hospitals, government systems, and financial markets. If the CEO is not being consistent with his own leadership team, how do you trust the decisions coming out of that room? Here is where things get really interesting. OpenAI was at catastrophic risk of falling apart. Murati said this. Not a critic from the outside, not a short seller with a position against the company, someone who was inside the building, living through it. And she used the words catastrophic risk. That language is striking. It tells you that the board drama of 2023 was not just corporate politics, it was a genuine near collapse of one of the most influential technology companies on the planet right now. Musk, a co-founder of OpenAI, is seeking $150 billion in damages, right? So, $150 billion. Let that sit for a moment. That is not a nuisance lawsuit. That is not someone trying to make a point. That is a number large enough to seriously threaten the financial future of OpenAI and its biggest backer, Microsoft. And Microsoft is not some small player here. It has poured billions into OpenAI and built its entire AI product strategy around that relationship. If this trial goes badly, the ripple effects for Microsoft shareholders alone could be significant. The trial could determine the future of OpenAI, which, as a leading AI firm, has tremendous influence over development of the advanced software and its deployment into schools, government agencies, and businesses. And honestly, that line is doing a lot of heavy lifting, because it is easy to frame this as two billionaires fighting in court. But what is actually at stake here is who controls the direction of artificial intelligence at a moment when governments, schools, and businesses are all racing to adopt it. The outcome of this trial shapes that landscape in ways most people are not thinking about yet. That is exactly where my take comes in. But real quick, before I give you my take, this video is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. So, here is what I keep coming back to. OpenAI is not a publicly traded company yet, but Microsoft is. And everything happening in that courtroom right now is creating real uncertainty around one of Microsoft's biggest strategic bets. If you hold Microsoft stock, or if you are thinking about it, this trial is something you genuinely need to be watching. Beyond the money, the testimony reveals something deeper. The people who built OpenAI from the inside, the ones who believed in the mission most, ended up feeling misled and sidelined. That pattern, brilliant founding team, rapid growth, internal fracturing, it is not unique to OpenAI. We have seen it before. And it rarely ends cleanly. What concerns me most is not the lawsuit itself. It is the cultural picture being painted inside one of the most powerful technology companies in the world. Chaos at the top does not stay at the top. If you found this breakdown useful, please like this video and subscribe. It genuinely helps this channel grow and keeps these stories coming to you. And I want to know what you think. Drop a comment below. Do you think this trial will actually change how OpenAI operates, or is this just noise that gets settled quietly behind closed doors?